What's up, Taurus? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am doing your first half of November love reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is a general love reading, so this applies to both singles and couples. So take what resonates with your situation, your scenario. Leave what does not. Okay? We are going to start off with the Oracle cards. We're going to go over some intentions, challenges, purposes, lessons, etc. Clear that out. Then we're going to go through a tarot spread. Then we're going to start the tarot spread. Obviously, I can't talk right now. What resonates, what comes out in the Oracle may resonate with you more than the tarot deck, okay? And since this is a love reading, the energy can go either way. This could be your energy or the person's you're dealing with or about to deal with energy, okay? But when it comes to the Oracle spread that we're about to do, this is solely based on you. The tarot, could be either way, all right? FYI. Venus, your ruling planet, that is still in retrograde. So some people are still going through the phase of reevaluating their relationships, looking back at things. Sometimes that brings us into an energy that may not necessarily be the best, but it's what's needed in order to realize what you don't need anymore in your life. Okay, so let's look at your intentions for the first half of November. It is timeless, so it doesn't matter, but let's see. What is Taurus's intentions for the first half of November when it comes to their love life? Taurus, what is their intentions? All that glitters. Being comfortably, materialistically, and that's what Taurus is all about, is living comfortably, having the best things in life, having the comforts of life, and for you guys, it's like you want something shiny and brand new, but at the same time, you want something that's also authentic and not like, you don't want fakery, all right? You don't want anything that's fake. You want something that it's going to be, emotionally, physically, like fulfilling for you, and comforting to you. But at the same time, you don't want it to come with wearing a mask. Okay? And for some of you guys, that's where your intentions are at. Now let's look at a challenge. Others, for that, all that glitters too. It's about what type of face that you're putting out on the world, out to the world, what you're projecting. You could be a Taurus rising, for example, but it's all about how you want the world to perceive you. And for some of you guys, it's all about materialistic things. If some people feel like, the more materialist, the more physical things I have that are of value, that attracts people. But that's for a percentage. Let's look at a challenge here. What's a challenge for Taurus when it comes to love? A leg up. Who had this? I don't remember. Maybe Aquarius. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, but excuse me. That was rude. Either way, a leg up. So your challenge is vulnerability, asking for help, being very independent and feeling like you don't necessarily need anyone. A leg up is all about leaning on one another, relying upon one another when it comes to a relationship. And that's your challenge towards the beginning of the month. Okay. Now what's a lesson for Taurus? Okay. Peace. Your lesson is to understand how to become aligned with another person, like on the same page. Not my way is better than your way, but like our way is what works. you know, being in a peaceful situation where nobody dominates the situation. And I'm not saying that you're the dominant one. I'm just saying that in general, okay? All right, so what about the compatibility? You can see those cards, right? I feel like with the angle, we can put them up closer, or I want to be able to see the tarot cards because those are big. All right, let's leave it as it is. The compatibility for Taurus, like how do they feel about the other person? What draws them to this person? Breathe. The person, they give you a peace of mind. They bring you a peace of mind. They don't stress you out, and that attracts you to them. It's like they may not be worried about, you know, materialistic things. You know, they may just be worried about, not even necessarily worried about, but just, they may just be all about being, you know, at ease and be at peace and be zen. And, you know, you might be dealing with another earth sign. Not necessarily meaning that that's what they're about. You could be dealing with anybody, but let's see. You got time to go. And this is for why is the person, like what's their purpose in your life? Okay, you have time to go. Now, that card doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you got to walk away from someone. Time to go could physically mean literally walking away, but also time to go is also, it's a thought frame. It's a thought pattern, like how you think about love. You know, that's something that you might have to leave behind. Okay. And the purpose of this person being in your life is to show you that, like, there's a different way of looking at things. There's, you know, there's peace. It doesn't have to necessarily be about, you know, materialism or anything like that. But let's get a clarifier for that one. For time to go, the person's purpose in your life. Why is the person in Taurus's life? What is their purpose? And why is the time to go here? Okay. Go the distance. Yeah, leave behind old thought frames, old thought patterns when it comes to love and relationships. They're there to let you see things from a different perspective. You know, there's endurance in love. What is that? And then for those of you who are single, ready to mingle, or even those of you who are in a relationship, a question that I had is, why haven't I found my soulmate? So for you guys, it's why haven't you found your soulmate, for those of you who are not with your soulmate right now or could be curious. Okay. Okay. We have serendipity. So luck is on your side. Luck is on your side when it comes to your soulmate. It's like when this person comes in, it's just a matter of recognizing who they are to you and recognizing that connection. Sometimes we can be so busy and having our mind on something else and other things that we don't pay attention to what's really in front of us or around us. This person could be around you and you're not seeing them. Like this girl is flying up with the 4-leaf clover, but what is she going to see once that clover reaches new heights? She's going to be able to see the bigger picture. He or she, this is not gender specific. I'm just talking about the woman in the picture, right? But once this person does come into your life, it's like you're gonna feel fortunate. It's gonna feel like, you know, a blessing in disguise. So we saw that. Let's clear it out. This doesn't have to coincide with the tarot reading. So like I said, if it resonates with you more, then that's what it is. And let's see what we have for you, Taurus. How are we doing with time? Okay, not bad. All right, so Taurus, what's your current situation? Fool. It's a nice start. Your current situation is new beginnings when it comes to love. Some of you guys are wanting to take a risk on somebody. Let's see what the clarifier is to see what that's all about. We have the 8 of Coins. You know, wanting to try harder. You know, being willing to try harder when it comes to your love life. Perhaps some of you guys weren't trying, you know, or you were looking at the wrong things when it comes to love. So this time it's like you're paying closer attention. It's like you have a newfound outlook on things and you're motivated. Okay. Now what's in past influence for Taurus? And my ear is clogged, so excuse me. Okay. Past influence, you have the Ace of Swords. So you had that communication, you had that clarity. You know, however you saw things when it came to your relationship or relationships. Again, singles or couples. But however you saw things, it's like you see things in a new light now. You're able to, you know, understand your thought process when it comes to relationships. Okay, too many cards, but thank you. Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Swords, right? So we have the King of Swords. Male or female, does not matter. So some of you guys could have been dealing with, could be any sign, but it could also be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It could be an Aries, could be another earth sign, it could be anybody. But it's kind of like, if that's not somebody that you were dealing with, as far as it being an air sign, it's like, again, understanding, you know, understanding and being able to analyze the situation. So in the past, you were able to analyze and assess either the person that you were dealing with, because this is past energy, and then people who are coming around you. So it's like you're able to vet them very quickly. Because like it's like you catch on. It's like that quick energy, that wittiness, that I get you, I got you, you know? Like I understand you. And that's also being able to understand yourself and coming to terms with that. All right, let's look at a hope and fear when it comes to Taurus. What is a hope and fear? We have the 8 of Wands. So you're hoping that things move along, you know, perhaps maybe at a fast pace. Some of you guys are hoping to take a trip with someone, travel to that person, or hoping that they travel towards you. And that's 2 cards. Then we have the 7, oh, 2 sevens. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the 7 of Swords. So it's like hoping for action, like you want things to start moving, but at the same time, it's like you don't want any type of deception. You don't want to feel like you have to fight with somebody else. It's like you don't want to deal with someone who's not going to be upfront, wearing a mask, like that, all that glitters thing. You want authenticity. And you fear that if you do take a risk and you're putting in the effort, that, you know, it may not be worth it. And some of you guys are at a distance from the person that you're dealing with. So it's like you're questioning, am I fighting for someone who is loyal to me, or are they sneaking around behind my back? You know, can I trust this person? It's all about trust and moving forward in the relationship. It's like, I want to move forward, but I also don't want to fear that you're going to, you know, stab me in the back or betray me or lie. You see? You have the Ten of Swords. So your focus right now is, it's on, you know, feeling stabbed. It's not funny, but feeling stabbed in the back. I mean, you got to lighten up, you know, feeling stabbed in the back, like, you know, being betrayed. It's like you, for some of you guys, that is how you're feeling right now. That's where your focus is right now. But I also feel like that is that Venus retrograde energy, where it's just like, you know, you have trust issues. You're focusing on some trust issues from things that, you know, could have transpired. Feeling hurt, though. Let's get a clarifier. We have the Three of Cups. So in this case, third-party situation. Because the Three of Cups always doesn't have to be about, you know, somebody's cheating on you and, you know, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't always have to be about that. But we have, you know, cards here, like the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords. I mean, and then we have clarifying that the Three of Cups. So in the past, some of you guys got clarity on what the other person was doing. And yeah, like right now, you want that new start, you want that new beginning, and you want to put the effort in, but it doesn't, I don't feel like you want to start over with the same person. Let's see. What's the advice? Let's finish it out. So yeah, it's like you're going back and you're looking at what transpired. It's like you found something out. And it's like your fear came true. And it hit you like a ton of bricks. Oh, card popped out and I didn't even peep it. You're in your vice position, you have the Five of Wands. That's conflict. But that's also inner conflict as well. And let's get a clarifier for that. It's like the advice is to confront what you're conflicted about. And we have Faith, which is representative of the Hierophant, which is an archetype for your sign, Taurus. You can see that, right? Somewhat, but yeah. It's like have faith that the issue is going to resolve itself. Because all you can do is learn from it. All you can do is learn from it. So it's just like have faith that by confronting you know, your inner turmoil, confronting the other person, confronting whatever's conflicting you, Taurus. You know, have faith that it's going to work out for the best. Okay? And what's an outcome here? With the Six of Wands. So that's, you know, getting that recognition, getting that victory. It's like you confronted your demons, so to speak, okay? But you confronted the situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with the fire sign. You can be dealing with any sign. We have everything here. Yeah, we have everything here. But yeah, so some of you guys could be, you know, starting something new with the fire sign in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But, you know, I feel like this is the energy you take on, where it's just like you feel victorious. You conquered what you felt like you couldn't conquer. And it's like now you feel strong, you feel determined, you feel powerful, you feel invincible. But yeah, something happened where you got that clarity. Like you found out that somebody was not, they were lying. They were lying. Three of Wands. And it was like you were waiting for the truth to come to light. And you moved on. You got the Chariot. You moved on, you moved away, you kept it moving. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it's the same person who hurt you. Like this is somebody that's coming in. This is somebody that's new. But it's like you have to deal with, you know, closing that door completely on the past if you haven't already. But in the focus position, it's just like, yeah, you're done. You know, this doesn't necessarily have to also mean like, oh, it was third party, you feel hurt. But some of you guys are like, all right, I'm done feeling, you know, crappy. I want to go out. I want to celebrate, you know, with the Three of Cups. I see three of Cups. I see third party based off of, you know, the spread here. Especially like the hopes and fears in the past. And then, you know, the conflict that's here. Let's look at the other person. Let's look at the person that either you're dealing with or that you will be dealing with. I already pre-shuffled, but since I already made the movement, let's just give it a quick ta-da. And what are we doing with time? Okay. All right, so let's look at this other person's intentions when it comes to you, Taurus. What's their intentions when it comes to love? Walking away. It's like they want something that has more depth to it when it comes to love. And this is their intentions when it comes to love, okay? Not necessarily when it comes to you. We're about to look at when it comes to you. But for them, it's just like they want to walk away from things that they're not happy with. They don't want, like the same thing with you. It's like they don't want things that are false. They don't want things that are unfulfilling. They want something that is going to, you know, go like reach them deep within. And that lady's looking at the moon. You know, that's intuition. That's going deep, you know. That's going within. Now, oh, and here you go again. As far as the compatibility goes, I mean, this person who either you're dealing with, because that tarot reading wasn't the person, for some of you guys, it's not the person that you're dealing with right now. That, to me, is past energy. The entire spread is past energy. Besides the outcome and the current situation, which was the Fool and the Eight of Coins, and then the outcome, what do we get? The victory, pretty much. But that to me was somebody from your past. Now this person, there's a connection there because they have the Hierophant, which is again representative of Taurus. They also have Six of Pentacles, so it's just like they feel like you balance them out. They feel like you guys, you know, are generous with one another. You guys give to one another. Where in this person's situation in the past, they probably did not get that. Okay, now what's your purpose in their life, Taurus? Ah, how beautiful. How beautiful is that? I like it. I like it, and I hope you love it. Ah, 10 of Pentacles. Your purpose in their life is to give them the world. You know, you guys are going to be working as a team. Like they're going to show you how to look at things differently, but once you do, it's like things are going to just pick up speed. You know, it's going to pick up, and it's like you both want the end all to be all. You guys want that financial security. You guys want that emotional security. You guys want that marriage. You want that faith. You want that traditional thing. You want the equality. You guys both want the same damn things. And this person could have been walking away from something from their past too. Like I said, we're in Venus retrograde, so everybody is dealing with some past issues, which for some odd reason during these readings, it's, you know, it comes up. But Taurus, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Feel free to comment. In the meantime, I'll catch you on the next video. I wish you many blessings, and I wish you love and light. Bye.